Darius Henry, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Back here at Rogers Center. And our pitcher in this game, Darius Henry. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 2 for 4 in the game last night. And first offering is fouled off. Henry. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And foul ball.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Over to Smith. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And he takes a strike. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Jays silenced in the opening frame. Second inning from Toronto coming up on the show. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. In now is the Yankees DH, Darius Henry. Francis back to work. Hard hit left side. Bichette whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Come.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. gets it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Fought off foul. And that's down and away. One out, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of
swings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. 2 outs, base is empty.
Designated hitter, Darius Henry.
Henry, in his rookie season, only 18 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Back now in Toronto. Now it's going to be Addison Barger.
Barger.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Jonathan Clase now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Stuart Baroa next up for the Blue Jays.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
Fish check.
Swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up next for the
Nathan
Blue Jays.
Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. First time up, he grounded to third.
Lucas.
One down, base is empty. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. The Jays hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Caught looking his first time up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Vladdy with another scorching run of play lately. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Yankees 5 and the Jays nothing. Runner at first with no outs here. Henry matched a homer in his last game. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bottom of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Now batting, the designated.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now batting,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Here's a high chopper. Smith. He takes it on his own, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Yankees 7 and the Jays nothing. Stepping in, Darius Henry. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an 8-run lead. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 9-0.
The center fielder.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the...
Swung on. Broken back, grounder to third. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Jonathan Clase.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a big swing and a miss. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their over to Smith, and a couple of quick outs.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Here's the second baseman, Stuart Baroa. 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
The Blue Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
One.
Bounce to the right. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Out to short. Volpe. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Yankees 10 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Bobichet. Henry back to work. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. That's the third. Cabrera. Over to first. And now 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, Cabrera. Tosses across to first, and Guerrero is set down. Third out, and that ends the frame. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 10-0.
Now pitching,
Jimmy Garcia comes on now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Darius Henry stepping in now for the Yankees.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. His putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Anthony Santander. Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. On the ground to third. Over to Smith. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Yankees 12 and the Jays nothing.
Now batting.
And next for New York, Darius Henry. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add on. It's 14-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you. But
back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Luke Weaver.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So 2 down. Stuart Baroa next up for the Blue Jays.
Baroa.
Defense has been a huge factor today, but a chance for the no-no right here. In there, base hit! And the bid for history is gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Henry was firing on all cylinders here, both hitting and pitching. A terrific game.
So impressive to see a two-way player dominate like this, and even more impressive that he's able to do it at the highest level of the game. Love what we saw from him in this one.